Hi everyone, this is Tammy from Tammy Colors 2, and welcome back to my coloring book collection. This is part 3, and today I just have this guy here. This is my Happy Kitty, Mad Kitty, so you turn him inside out. He gets angry. So he kind of, tells my mood. But today I'm happy because I'm doing my coloring book collection. Yay! So, if you haven't, if you are just stopping in for part 3, I have done part 1 and part 2. I have about 1,100 coloring books, and this is me inventorying them and going through them and showing you what I have in case there's something in here that might interest you that I have collected in my hobby. And this is 5 or 6 years worth of collecting, so but I do love them. And if you have any questions about any of the books, I don't know what is available. Sometimes I know if they're available, sometimes I don't. Also, I was thinking today, I didn't tell y'all, I keep track of them in an app called Bookshelf. It's a free app. If you are interested, let me know. I did a video last year during my coloring book collection, a separate video on how I use it. I really think it works for me personally, but there are other bookshelf apps out there. So I encourage you to check all of them out and find one that suits you if you're interested in keeping track of your books. It does help me because I have it on my phone, and then if I'm out somewhere and I see a book, I can look and see if I already have it, or stuff like that. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so today, let's see, part 1 we did these comfy cozy books over here. Part 2 we did these 2 shelves right here. So part 3 we are going to do this over here, and I'm gonna go across the top and then work my way back like that. So what's on this shelf over here, if I can zoom in a little bit, is kind of like I have a July 4th book, spring, flowery. It's a mishmash really, because it was kind of an extra shelf that I could stick things on. So there's going to be a little bit, it's not going to be a lot of one person, other than all of my Jane Maday books are on that shelf. Other than that, it's a mishmash. So let's get started. All right, so first off, I'm going to show you my Jane Maday books. I have 4 of them. She does have a brand new one that came out in 2025 this year that I do not have. And I do want it. It looks really cute. So I have these in order of publication because it's kind of important. They change. And they're all a little bit different in some ways. So, size, shape, paper. So, this one is published by artistsnetwork.com. Well, Artist Network. Yeah. It's different. I haven't really got a good line on this publisher. But anyway, the paper in this one is terrible. It is like that toothy copy paper. It's about the thickness of copy paper. And there are a couple of books that I have that have this kind of paper. It's very difficult to work with. It's at least single-sided, but it is atrocious to work with. It's one of the worst kinds of paper because water-based marker just eats it alive. So, other than pencil and alcohol marker. So it's a good thing it's single-sided. So I haven't, they're very cute images. Here's where I was playing with some different, like water-based markers and stuff. And I started doing this, but everything I try just pills the paper. Everything except pencils. I need to do marker. I don't know why I wasn't using alcohol marker. But, so yeah. But it's a super cute book. I wish that she had gotten this one that this one had been printed better for her, but this was from 2016. So then in 2017 are both of these. So Super Cute World, and this one's like a different shape. The paper in this one is much better. This is still, who is this published by? Somebody different. Yeah, it's the same company. It looks like Media International, F&W Media International Limited. It's the same company that's doing it. But the paper in this is markedly better. It's more like a thicker Creative Haven paper style. The images are very cute. In the back, these are like cardstock because you're meant to cut these out, color them. She gives you things that you can like make cards out of, and gift tags and little ephemera that you can scrapbook with, and cupcake wrappers and little kitschy things that you can color and set up, and bookmarks, and then there are pages to color, and these are cute. She has a very interesting style, but the paper is so much better in this one. So that is Super Cute World. And then you have this one, Adorable Animals, and this one is nothing like any of the other books. It is a grayscale coloring book. It is Adorable Animals, and I have been so intimidated to do anything in this. The paper is really nice. She gives you hints of things to do, and then you have grayscale images. It's kind of easier for me to flip it this way. But she gives you colored images, which are amazing. Look at these colored images. Just gorgeous. So my goal is going to be to sit down and do one of these this month or next month. But they're beautiful grayscale images. Just gorgeous. I don't know why she's never done another one of these books. The paper is like a thin cardstock. It's very nice, single-sided paper. Has a tiny bit of tooth. It's not incredibly smooth, but it's fairly smooth paper, and the pictures are so cute. So this is a fabulous, fabulous book. It's one of my favorite grayscale books because I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up. That's why I don't color in it. So I'm going to change that. So Adorable Animals, grayscale coloring. And then there's this one that is from 2021, Nature's Sweet Moments, 50 plus super cute designs to color. Now this one's from Get Creative 6, so it's a different publisher. And the paper is thicker, more of a thin cardstock rather than just a thick paper, if that makes sense. It is very smooth, and we still have single-sided images, which is nice. But her animals are so adorable. So that's Jane Maday. And I wanted to spend a little time on her because I don't think she gets enough love. But she needs to stick with Get Creative 6. Her new one has like a whale on the cover, and it looks really cute. So great books by Jane Maday. So next I have Cute and Playful Patterns coloring book by Young Dreamers Press. This is an Amazon printed book, and this is still available. It has really nice patterns, and I got it to play around with. Obviously, I haven't done that yet, but I really do enjoy. Here's a bunch of other books from them. Ooh, I have to check out the dinosaur one. But they put the ISBNs on there too. Look at that. I need to check out more of their books. Because these are really nice. I mean, they're just enjoyable patterns. I thought I could kind of experiment with this for some of my other books. So that was my whole plan. And it's a very, very, very cool book if you were curious. I'm pretty sure I did a flip through of this on my channel. Also, if there are any books that you need a flip through of that you can't find, let me know, and I will make sure that happens. Let's see. Tiffany Glass coloring book by Jessica Palmer. This is a book on Tiffany Glass. First published in the United States of America in 2017 by Skier Rizzoli Publications in association with New York Historical Society. So it talks about the leaded glass lampshades and stained glass Tiffany glass. So these are patterns of Tiffany glass. It has very nice paper. I actually had a Tiffany glass lamp. It went with the ex-husband. So this has some very unique images, just some fun patterns. I used to not like this kind of art, but I really do. I see the potential for what to do and what to play with. So this is a beautiful book. Hey, there's Domino. Some of it's single-sided, some of it's double-sided. It's a really odd book as to why some is single and some is double. But it's really nicely done and really nicely printed. So if you're curious about this book, this is Tiffany Glass coloring book by Jessica Palmer. Next, I have a Good Wives and Warriors book called Return of the Wild. And I believe I got this. I at times buy books on eBay, like, because sometimes if they've been out there for a while. Well, this is kind of fun. This was printed. I don't know if this one's still available. Okay, this one's from 2024, so yes, it should be. It has really nice paper. It has a table of contents. It has cream colored paper. And Colored by Maya does beautiful pictures out of here. She loves this book. But it's very interesting, the artwork that's in here. Ranthambore Tiger Reserve. So these are all, it tells about parks and tuna and different things, elephant seals. So it's a really neat book. It's kind of a save your habitat book. And it talks about how you can make a difference in your environment. Only put things in your toilet or sink that naturally break down. Use washing up liquid and laundry powders with fewer damaging chemicals. So it's an environmental book. It's really cool. It is by Helen Scales from Good Wives and Warriors. And it is pretty unique. I like this one. And there's Domino. Sorry, this is such a mishmash. Next is Heart Flamingos, because I do love flamingos. This is from 2020, so it's not that old. It is one of the bigger Heart books. They're all different sizes. Some are really small. This one's actually almost 8. It's just, is it? And it's just a hair shy of 8 by 8. So it is square. And it's all, I don't think this is an artist. I think these are all, let's see, Sterling Publications. I was wondering if there were any artists listed. Edited by, illustrated by Felicity French and Lizzie Preston. Additional material adapted from Shutterstock. So it does have artists. It is so hard to find a good flamingo book. So if anybody knows of one, because they're all Shutterstock, you know, and I would like to have like one flamingo book, right? Just one really nice one. So these are fun images. If you were curious about this book, the paper is gorgeous. It's a thick, smooth paper. I started coloring that and I need to get back to it. Such is the story with my life. I love these books. So that was Our Heart Flamingos. All right, so next I have one more Ursula Schwab book. You will remember if you watched part 2, my Ursula Schwab books were in my small format, on my smaller format shelf. I may move this one up here. This one is bigger, that's why, than the other ones. That's why it was down on that shelf. And this is like one of her smaller ones that I showed in the last video. So you can see it is bigger. And then here's the next one size up that I have on that shelf. So it's not that much bigger. So I think maybe just to keep them all together, because this should be the last Ursula Schwab that I have. But that's why you do these audits, to move things around and make sure they fit right. Make more space, because sometimes you can just move books around and you actually have more space. I've got to do something because I have too many Halloween and Christmas books. But this is a beautiful book. It's all about rainbows. I just love it. I love this one. I love the rainbow tree. So this would be a super fun book. Every page has a rainbow. There should be a flip through of this one on my channel. Oh, I love this one with the cats. I love them all. I should make this a personal project book is what I should do. But that is Regenbogen. And then the next one that I'm probably going to move up is Shine. This one was super cheap on Amazon when I bought it. See, does this one have an author? It has really nice paper in it. 2015 images used from Shutterstock. So it is Shutterstock images. It's published by Christian Art Publishers, but you see this one a lot. But it does have really nice images. I've had this one for a while. It was, I think, like $3 when I bought it. So this is another one that I really need to break into. It's got a lot of neat stuff in it that I really like. I don't know if this one's still available or not, but you could do a lot of playing around in this book with all the different types of images. So, I mean, some of those wallpaper pages don't really appeal to me, but they don't have to. I have my window open, so hopefully it's not too bad today. Next, I have kind of a mishmash. I have Inspired Coloring Nature, Color to Relax and Free Your Mind. I love the cover on this. Actually love looking at this cover. This is kind of a weird book because it's got these splotches of color. The paper's not terrible, but it's not great. But it does have some really neat images. You can do a lot of playing in this book. I did buy this one used, so it does have a little bit of coloring in it. That was okay for what I wanted it for. Not that I've done anything with it. This one is a Paragon book, 2015. Yeah, and it's Shutterstock images, which you can tell, but it is very cool. They have another one that's called Travel. All of these books that I have here, I don't really know what to call these. Color Yourself 2, the Color Yourself 2 series, or Art Therapy. I guess this one is different. I'll move that. So Color Yourself 2, Happiness and Tranquility. There's a couple more in this series. They are a style. They have a very hard chipboard cover on them. This one is Tranquility and Reduce Stress, with these beautiful artworks of trees, original art by Melissa Launay. And so it's, I think I have this and one more book on trees, so I don't have very many books of trees. This one is an older book, if I remember correctly, 2017. I did buy it on eBay, I believe. Because I saw, I think Doodle Robot had it, and I really liked, you know, the different images in it, and it has really nice paper. It's double-sided, but it does have decent paper in it. Smooth, nice. I'm trying to remember to tell you everything about these books when I it's just a supposed to be a play around book. I haven't actually had it that long. Color Yourself to Happiness by arts by Clair Youngs. I started to play around with this one. She has a very folk art, I guess, style. I don't know what you call this. But it looked like it could be fun. Like I said, I didn't used to like this kind of stuff, but watching other people's videos has made me appreciate it. This bee one is really neat. That could be really cool, actually, now that I look at that. So yeah, I had started to play around in this one. That's Color Yourself to Happiness. So then I have another one that is called Art Therapy, and there's a whole bunch of these too. I don't remember what they're all called. This is Extraordinary Gardens, 100 Designs, and this has also got a chipboard, really thick chipboard cover. This one is from 2014, so this one's old. Published in the UK, US, and Australia. Jackie Small LLP in London. So yeah, 2014. Also published by Hachette in 2013. So this one's been around. But I think is this one all Shutterstock. Illustrations by Sophie LeBlanc. Okay. So this one, I don't know that I like all the other ones. The paper is really nice. They're double-sided. It has nice paper. The paper in these is generally fairly nice. She has a lot of pattern type images, as you can see, but they're all floral and fun. So that is Art Therapy. I know I got this one used, but I don't remember. I think it was eBay or Half Price Books or something. Then I have Journey to the Mysterious Island, which is an interesting book that I believe is still available on Amazon. I think someone is chipping trees. It is Amazon printed. Got this one in 2021. I was testing out some media in the back here. So it is double page spreads that are single-sided. The paper is not great. It is Amazon paper, regular normal Amazon paper, but it is you know, single-sided. So it's hard to flip through because of all the way the pages are done, but I appreciate it when they do this because you can have a double page spread. See, I was testing all the media in this book because this paper is really not great. But it was coming out good. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to use in it. Makes me laugh because Happy Catastrophe always says, it's always, there's a turtle. They always got something on their back. You know. There's a couple of other of these books. There's Journey to the Library. And I think there's a third one. Yeah, there's a third one, but I can't remember what it was called. This is the only one that I have. But it is a really cool book. It's got some nice fantasy. This one's very sea-oriented, obviously, because it's Journey to the Mysterious Island. But I thought it was beautiful. The images are just gorgeous in these. Then here's another one that I have had. I got this one from Ollie's, I believe, a long time ago. And I don't want to give it up because I don't know if you can get it anymore. It has great paper. And it has just fantastic creatures. It's perforated, single-sided. This is Color the Living Island. It's a very fun book. Emily Figgenshaw and Brenda Lyons. Impact Books. Boy, I'm not talking very well today. This one is from... When was this one printed? I don't see anybody have this one. 2016. But the images are just... It has all these fantasy creatures. I have been wanting to do the Phoenix for a long time. There's a couple that I really want to do. And then there's squirrels. You know, it has such a mishmash of imagery. And I don't even know if you can find this. And then it has these double-sided pages that fold out. Back when I started coloring, I found this, and I really love this image with the creature that is the island. That is the cover page, and a Pegasus, and another double-page spread. So the imagination is just, I can't ever give it up. It's very daunting to me because in the beginning, it wasn't. Some of it wasn't art that I enjoyed. I love this one too. That is so cool. So I am going to color in this. I never see this book. And it is so beautiful. Okay, so next I have my one and only kind of patriotic book that I intended to use for like July coloring, which I haven't yet, but this is a Design Originals book. The artist is Veronica Hugh, and it is really beautiful. I love this book. It has great paper. The Design Originals all have the same style of paper. It's very smooth. It's a nice thick paper. This one's single-sided if you don't care about what's going on the back side, but it does tell you what the pictures are of. These are different places in America, which I thought was really kind of cool. So you learn a little bit. And I think this came out in 2021. I love the pictures in here, and there's some colored pictures in the front. Inspirations. I could do that. I'm sure I can do that. I just need a little patience. So yeah, that is very cool. And it did, yeah, 2021. So that is America the Beautiful. Next, I have Nice Little Town Valentine's Day. I don't think I put my Valentine's books together. No, they're by author. So I have more Tatiana, Bogema, Stolova, but this is my only Valentine's one, so that's why it's on this shelf. this one I got in 2022. I love this book. It's Amazon printed. It is so adorable. I love all the pictures in here. Of course, hearts and love and all that is my thing. The nice little town is kind of an addiction, isn't it? With the little mice and all the creatures. So yeah, I'm disappointed. I had this out to color the last couple years and then I haven't managed to do that. Next I have Hello Spring by Alexandra Dannenmann. I have many Alexandra Dannenmann books. This is my only spring one. So I also have PDFs. You can get her books on Amazon. You can also get them on her Etsy shop as PDFs. And this is just lovely spring images. I know I have a couple of whips in here that I need to finish. They are simple also. You know, not too much effort, I don't think. So it's Amazon printed. This is one that I was working on with Lyra pencils, and I didn't really like how they were working on this paper at all. But I need to finish it. I like those vases. Let's see. Here's one I started when I was at my mom's house, but I've never finished it. I don't know what pencils I was using. Probably whatever I had with me. And then I did color this page. I really love using pencils in this book. I don't know why. I think it's the softness that it gives, but yeah, nothing fancy, just pencil coloring on this one, but it came out beautiful. I love these colors, you know. Obviously I was inspired by the front to do this and I copied it. So that's my Hello Spring by Alexandra Dannenmann. Another spring book. I have many other Edwina Mcnamee books, which I don't see people color in her anymore. There are duplicates in here. However, the ones in the back have black backgrounds. I don't remember when I got this. 2020. It is Amazon printed. You can also, I believe you can also buy her books on her Etsy shop. I think she still has one. But these are the black backgrounds. Her little creatures are so cute. Now it's Amazon printed. I don't... this black backed paper is my least favorite of all of them, but I love her images. And I love coloring them, and it's a shame I don't get to do it more. Apologize, my voice has left me. Oh, that's so cute. So yeah, I need to get into these more too. The little creatures, her bats are just adorable. So that's Springlings by Edwina Mcnamee. Another, I only have one spring book by Joshua Dunbar, and that is Hello Country Spring. And I don't think I've colored in this one. Oh, these are bonus pages. So you've got beautiful images of spring. He does a little bit of grayscale shading. These are just gorgeous, especially for alcohol marker and maybe a little pencil. I love this bunny. I want to do that bunny. I love tulips and daffodils and poppies. And those are my fave. Iris, I don't know, what was my favorite flower? I love irises. I guess I love flowers. So that's Hello Country Spring. I can't remember when this one came out. I bought it in 2022, and I think that sounds about right. But it's Amazon printed, and it's still available. Here is Cute and Hoppy by Alexandra Franzese. This one's Amazon printed, 2022. She has very, very cute images. I don't know why I haven't. I like the chickens. I don't know why I haven't had a chance. I haven't had a chance to color at Easter because it's usually really busy. So I'm going to stop being a seasonal colorist and start just pulling my books out. I did do one in here, didn't I? Yep, 2022. I just kind of grabbed this and colored a pig. Isn't cute? My little bee wings. All right, so then we're getting down there. This is my Coloring Book Cafe Spring and Valentines collection. So let me see. We'll do the Valentines ones first. I have more Coloring Book Cafe. I have a lot of Coloring Book Cafe. Sweet Love, which came out in 2022. Amazon printed. They do sell these in digital. And these are adorable. The Valentine's images. This one was a really, really cute one. Sometimes I like just waiting for their collections to come out. Where they have like 100. Then there's Cute and Sweet, which this one came out in 2023. So this has adorable, adorable images, kind of lightly grayscaled, as you can see. Look at the strawberries. I know I did an image in here. The cow. February of 2023. I think I neo-colored the background and did a white cow with purple and pink. Oh yeah, it's so cute. There's so many more cute ones in this book. I love the book plates at the beginning that you can color in if you want, but that's so cute. Then I have Cute Easter. Oh, this is volume 2. Wait, we'll do 1. I have Cute Easter volume 1, although it's not labeled volume 1. This came out in, I think they have an Easter collection now, 2022. And I still haven't colored any pictures in here. And Easter is like my favorite holiday. Beautiful little images. And then here is volume 2 by Coloring Book Cafe. Came out in 2023. Just a lot of fun Easter images. I think the first one is my favorite, but I love this one too. And then Easy Spring. This one came out in 2022 as well. Fun spring images. I love the turtle and I love the cat. I need to color some of these. I don't think I've colored anything in here either, but I love these images. So that is Easy Spring by Coloring Book Cafe. Okay, so I guess I lied. I have another book by Ursula Schwab that's the same size as the other one. It's probably going to go on the top shelf, but these books are really thick. I forgot that I had this. This one, it was kind of underneath all the other books. I don't know why I didn't stick them together. I think it's a little harder sometimes to remember because the artist isn't on the outside. But this is Forest Whispers, Color and Relax, which is Waldgefluster, I think. So it's the same, and this is just pictures in the forest. Probably easier if I do it this way. She has really cute images. Look, I mean, this is gorgeous. Her style is just amazing. Ooh, I like this snake. That's pretty. I could just do all of her books. I want all of her books to be project books. Just gorgeous, gorgeous pictures. I think I don't remember if I said, I was trying to remember where I got these. It could have been Book Depository. I'm guessing you could probably get them on Amazon Germany or maybe Blackwell's or something like that. But I noticed that, at least in my limited experience with Blackwell's, I didn't really see much Ursula Schwab because, I mean, she's German. So I'm guessing Amazon Germany might be the best place to find them. So that is Waldgefluster. And then I have these three. I have The Flower Year by Leila Duly, which I love. It's hardcover, and I've got, I think there was a sticker there, and the glue has turned color. I'll have to see if I can get that off. I am ashamed that I have not continued to color in this. So every month, if you haven't seen this book, there's January and the flowers in January, and I started this years ago, and I have never got back to it. You know, and there's a little thing, and there's some flowers from January, and then you move into February, and March, which is when my birthday is. So it's just a lovely book. It goes through the year. That's why it's called The Flower Year. You know, you've got this back here, which actually tells you, the book plates in the back, the reference actually tells you what the flowers are, which is nice. And it's just a beautiful book. It's a smaller size. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous book. It has a marker for it. I think you can still get this. I don't know. I know that she's put this together with another book, so you can get this and another book put together, but it's not in hardback. So, and then I have my two Flowerscape books. Flowerscape, which is the first one, and Flowerscape in Paradise. Flowerscape by Maggie and Terrios. I could not remember her name. I did do this. I have seen someone do this, and I want to do it. I can't remember who, though. But all of these pictures are all these floral. The paper is divine in this book. It is smooth. It is thick. It's just gorgeous. So, a lovely, lovely book, Flowerscape. This Flowerscape came out in, can't remember, a couple years ago. 2021, more than a couple years ago. And then Flowerscape in Paradise was much more recent. It came out in 2023. I know I haven't done anything in this. Same beautiful paper. Lovely images. There's more animals in this one, but they're all tropical and just gorgeous. I love orchids, and these are so cool. I see them in Protea. I see them in Germany. I mean, we don't have them here. Of course, we can get them, I'm sure, but I first saw them at the markets in Germany, and I'm like, those are the coolest flowers ever. So that is everything that is on that shelf. So this has been part 3. Stay tuned for part 4. I don't know how many parts I'm going to have, but probably at least 20, I'm guessing. That's what I had last year. It was 22 total, and I didn't even get to my PDFs. So I've got to try to get to my PDFs this year. So these will be going for a while, but I'll try to keep them coming out regular. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about a book, let me know. I'm always happy to answer. Hope you all have a great day. Thanks for visiting, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.